10 Best Episodes of Star Trek. The Next Generation Season 7, Ranked. Star Trek. The Next Generation 7th season was both a victory lap and a farewell tour. Airing in 1993 to 94, the season carried the weight of expectations. It had to tie up character arcs, maintain the show's high quality, and deliver a worthy conclusion to one of the most beloved science fiction series of all time. While Season 7 has its uneven moments, it also contains some of the most heartfelt, daring, and memorable episodes of the entire run. Here are the 10 best, ranked. 10. Journey's End. This episode brings Wesley Crusher back for a proper send-off. While the political subplot about Native Americans relocating due to Federation/Cardassian treaty negotiations is clunky, Wesley's spiritual awakening and final choice to leave Starfleet give him a poignant farewell. For a character who was often mishandled, Journey's End closes his arc with maturity and grace, showing that his destiny lies beyond the Enterprise. 9. Eye of the Beholder. One of TNG's most experimental outings, Eye of the Beholder explores telepathic trauma and grief through Counselor Troy's perspective. The episode dives into her psyche, blending mystery and horror as she investigates a crewman's suicide. While not as celebrated as other classics, it stands out for its eerie atmosphere and commitment to exploring the darker corners of starship life. 8. Homeward. Worf's adoptive brother, Nikolai Rozhenko, reappears with a moral dilemma. Should he defy the Prime Directive to save a doomed alien race? The Enterprise crew wrestles with ethical knots as Nikolai secretly transplants an entire civilization. It's an episode that feels both intimate and expansive, shedding new light on Worf's family ties while asking big philosophical questions, something TNG always excelled at. 7. Attached. Picard and Dr. Crusher's relationship is one of the longest simmering storylines in TNG, and Attached finally forces them to confront their feelings. When captured and linked by alien technology, their thoughts become transparent to each other, breaking down years of emotional barriers. It's romantic, awkward, and deeply human, an episode that lets Patrick Stewart and Gates McFadden shine together. 6. Inheritance. When Data meets Juliana Tainer, a woman who claims to be his mother, he's faced with startling revelations about his own origin. The episode is a quiet gem, blending science fiction with themes of identity, legacy, and parental love. Brent Spiner delivers a layered performance, balancing Data's longing for connection with his android logic. Inheritance is one of Season 7's most underrated treasures. 5. Gambit, Parts I and II. A rare two-parter that blends space opera with heist movie flair, Gambit is pure fun. When Picard seemingly dies in a bar fight, Riker goes undercover with a band of mercenaries, only to discover his captain is alive and playing his own long game. With betrayals, archaeological mysteries, and Starfleet intrigue, Gambit delivers a swashbuckling energy that's unusual for TNG but undeniably entertaining. 4. Phantasms. Data's dream program malfunctions, plunging him into bizarre subconscious imagery involving cellular cake people, a creepy Troy dessert, and surreal violence. What could have been absurd instead becomes brilliant, as the episode ties Data's nightmares to a real engineering problem aboard the Enterprise. Jonathan Frakes' direction leans into surrealism, while Spiner anchors it with dry humor. Phantasms is unsettling, hilarious, and unforgettable. 3. Parallels. In one of the most inventive sci-fi episodes of the series, Worf finds himself slipping between alternate universes, each with subtle and sometimes dramatic differences. The episode plays with the multiverse decades before it became pop culture's favorite trope. Michael Dorn shines as Worf struggles to maintain his identity amidst constant shifts, and the script cleverly highlights both the fragility and resilience of reality itself. 2. Lower Decks. This fan favorite shifts the focus away from the senior officers, telling the story from the perspective of junior crew members. The result is one of TNG's most human episodes, capturing the hopes, fears, and camaraderie of life aboard the Enterprise. The ending is devastating yet noble, cementing Lower Decks as an episode that resonates far beyond its runtime. It also paved the way for the animated spin-off Star Trek, Lower Decks, proving just how enduring the concept was. 1. All Good Things. Few series finales stick the landing as perfectly as All Good Things. Picard finds himself shifting between past, present, and future timelines, facing the omnipotent Q1 final time and a cosmic trial for humanity. The episode is both a puzzle box mystery and an emotional farewell, tying together 7 seasons of storytelling with elegance. Its final scene, Picard joining the